fraud can determine what the sentence will be.
When you're talking about Huffman, she's accused of $15,000. Laughlin, on the other hand, accused of $500,000. Huffman is accused of doing this one time versus Laughlin, who's accused of doing this twice.
Laughlin faces up to 20 years in prison. The additional charge reflects the methods that parents use to pay for their part in the scheme. An investigation is now underway into a woman's body, which was found by construction workers this morning in the backyard of a home in Arcadia.
There's a lot of details that we're still in search of, and we can't confirm, or we're still working the case.
Cause of death and circumstances around it are unknown. And search and rescue crews are back at Mount Baldy today as they work to find a pair of hikers who've been missing since Saturday. Steve Clausen, California News.
In the front, we'll take out that tree, install a new fence.
You're gonna call 811, right?
Isn't that just for excavators?
No, dude. Calling 811 is for excavators, homeowners, contractors, anyone. Natural gas lines and other utilities can be buried anywhere. Call 811 2 working days before any digging project to get all underground lines marked for free.
Thanks, deep-voiced narrator.
You're welcome, dude. Brought to you by Southwest Gas.
Hi, I'm Bruce Fabrizio, inventor of Simple Green. Like you, I'm a big sports enthusiast, and I want my gear to shine like new. That's why it's cleaned with Simple Green, the concentrated cleaner that's perfect for making your auto, RV, cycling, boating, and other sporting equipment look like new again. Try it today. If you're not 100% satisfied, I'll give you your money back. Visit us at simplegreen.com.
Simple Green, Simple Green.
NBC News Radio, I'm Brian Shook. Another top Department of Homeland Security official is resigning. Outgoing Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen announced that her deputy Claire Grady has offered her resignation to President Trump. Nielsen submitted her resignation Sunday but is staying on until tomorrow. Attorney General Bill Barr is planning to release a version of the Mueller report within a week.
Barr testified in a House budget hearing but spent most of the time carefully answering questions about the final report of Special Counsel Robert Mueller.
Within a week, I will be in a position to release the report to the public.
Barr is finishing the process of redacting confidential and sensitive material from the report. He said he aims to release as much of the report as he can.
We will provide explanatory notes describing the basis for each redaction.
Democrats are demanding the full, unredacted final report. I'm Terry Moore, NBC News Radio.
Massachusetts governor is signing a bill into law that bans performing gay conversion therapy on minors. Governor Charlie Baker's press secretary said the state has a proud history of standing up to discrimination. A former police officer is on trial in Minnesota for killing a woman who called police to report a possible sexual assault. Mohammed Noir killed Justin Diamond in July 2017 when she approached a police cruiser after she reported a possible rape. A Bronx firehouse is being draped in bunting to honor an FDNY firefighter who was killed in Afghanistan. FDNY Captain Stephen Moore recalled the bravery of Christopher Slutman, a 15-year department veteran.
Chris was the epitome of what it means to be a New York City firefighter. He was brave, conscientious, dependable, and always rose to the occasion.
Slutman was killed by a roadside bomb along with 2 other service members and a contractor near a U.S. air base. You're listening to the latest from NBC News Radio.
For several years, KCAA has been marketing the Youngevity brand of nutritional and personal care products. Our experience with Youngevity has been 100% positive, so we are pleased to recommend them to you. Regarding nutritional supplements, we recommend Pollen Burst in the berry flavor and Tangy Tangerine 2.0 in the tablet form. For regularity issues, we recommend 3-Day Cleanse, and for personal care, we recommend Morning Hydration Cream. You can shop online for Youngevity at www.kcaateam.com, or you can order by phone by calling 800-982-3197 and tell customer support that you are part of the KCAA team. Youngevity is an American company based in San Diego. Call Youngevity at 800-982-3197 and ask about monthly auto ship that allows you to buy Youngevity products at wholesale prices. That number again, 800-982-3197.
Why are you listening to this radio station? Why? When you can host your own radio show. You're listening and you think you can do better? You have a message or a product you want everyone to know about. Host your own radio show. Team up with the area's best radio professionals and let them make you sound like you should be on NBC. KCAA NBC Radio, that is. KCAA produces more than 50 local programs each week on subjects ranging from business and sports to political talk, vegan diets, or even marijuana-related issues. We don't just broadcast on the radio, we broadcast to the world. Online, on TV, on social media, on Facebook. You'll be all over. Imagine what your friends will say. And KCAA reaches over 5 million people on 3 radio stations. Join the staff on 1050 AM, 102.3 FM, and 106.5 FM. NBC Radio. Jump on the KCAA Express. Call 909-793-1065. That's 909-793-1065. And get ready to transmit.
Stardate, April 9th. One of the brightest stars in northern skies travels through the galaxy with a few friends. But astronomers have had a hard time figuring out if they're locals or if they came from beyond the Milky Way. Arcturus is low in the east as darkness falls and climbs high across the sky later on. It shines yellow-orange, the result of its relatively cool surface. The star is probably at least 7 billion years old. It's leaving the prime of life, so it's puffing up, getting bigger, brighter, and redder. Arcturus travels through the galaxy with more than 50 known companions. Together, they form the Arcturus stream. The stars are all about the same age, and they move in the same speed and the same direction. But that direction is different from most of the stars in the Milky Way. While most stars orbit in the plane of the galaxy's flat disk, those of the Arcturus stream orbit perpendicular to the disk, and they move much faster than most of the other stars around us, about 275,000 miles per hour. That suggested that the stars were born in a smaller galaxy that once orbited the Milky Way. The Milky Way captured the galaxy and stripped away its stars. Research in the last few years, though, shows that the composition of the stars in the stream matches that of stars born in the Milky Way. So the stars of the Arcturus stream may be homegrown and pushed into an odd path by the Milky Way itself. You can find much more about the stars in Stardate magazine. Subscription information at stardate.org. For the McDonald Observatory, I'm Sandy Wood.
Miss your favorite show? Download the podcast at kcaaradio.com.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. You are now tuned in to IE Radio. My name is Nappy2000.
Hey, this your boy Sean John Jack.
And we got Untapped Hip Hop in the building. Untapped Hip Hop in the building. Hippity hop popping it, don't stop. I got kind of tongue tied one time. So stay tuned. I'm going to play a couple tunes for y'all. You are now listening to IE Radio. I'm Nappy2000.
Hey, and it's your boy Sean John Jack.
And you are listening to IE Radio every Tuesday, so stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hey.
Time to face it. Sitting in the middle of the basement holding the jack. I'm anticipating he gon' call me back. Got so much on my mind, ain't no holding it back. In fact, I give a f*** how he gon' react. For my first 19, asking where Lee at. Never seen them in the spots where we be at. For the next couple hours I sat till the phone rang. No luck or no cigar. So I said to myself, I tried them all. Me and Vincent left out, went to shoot some ball. Came back, had a message like this, show Paul. Then I took to the phone, conversation was raw. I had to let him know that his child was scarred. And right now we working through our mess. But I had to get some shit off my chest, so bear with me, y'all. Check it out now.
Just wanna take the time to let you know. Sometimes it's hard to let my feelings show. The possibilities are really so. This is all for you.
I was looking at your photograph, amazed how I favored you. I remember being young, wanting to play with you. Cause you was a wild and crazy dude. And now I understand why my mama couldn't never stay with you. From the roots to the branch to the leaves, they say apples don't fall far from the trees. Used to find it hard to believe, and I swore that I would always hold my family as long as I could. But damn, our memories can be so misleading. It's misery, I hate to see history repeating. Thought you were the bad guy, but I guess that's why me and my girl split and my son is leaving. I did chores, did bills, and did dirt, but I swear to God I tried to make that work till I came off tour to an empty house with all the dressers and the cabinets emptied out. I think I must have went insane, thinking I was in love but really in chains. Trapped to this girl through the 2-year-old who carried my name. I tried to stop tripping, but yo, I couldn't, and the plot thickened. That affected me largely because I know a lot of people want me to fail as a father, and the thought of that haunts me. Especially when I check my rearview mirror and don't see him in his car seat. So the next time it's late at night and I'm laid up with the woman I'ma make my wife, talking about how we gon' make a life. I'm thinking about child support, alimony, visitation rights, cause that's the only outcome if you can't make it right. Pissed off with your children, feeling the same pain. So Pop, how could I blame you cause you couldn't maintain? I did the same thing. The same thing.
I rock rough and stuff with my rough and stuff with my rough and stuff with my stuff with my stuff with my apple puffs.
Rock on with your man, say.
I rock rough and stuff with my apple puffs.
Rock on with your man, say.
I rock on with my pants off cause it's a must. It's the lady of rage still kicking up dust. So let me loosen up my bra strap and let me boost it with my raw rap. Cause I'ma break it down to the nitty gritty one time. When it comes to the lyrics, I get busy with mine. Busy as a beaver, you best believe her. This grand diva's running this shit with the speed of a cheetah. Me the lyrical murderer, I'm serving them like 2 scoops of chocolate. Check out how I rock it. I'm the one that's throwing bolos. You better roll to find out I'm the #1 solo. The capital R-A, now kick it to the G-E. I bring the things to light, but you still can't see me. I flow like a monthly, you can't cramp my style. For those that tried to punk me, here's a parent child. No need to say no, check the flow. Rage in effect, one smoke, so now you know I rock rough and stuff with my afro puffs. I rock rough and stuff with my rough and stuff with my rough and stuff with my afro puffs. Now I'm hitting MCs like how you get. Ain't no doubt about it, I'm the undisputed. So what you wanna do is back on up. I'll tap that butt, wax the cuts, pass the bucks. So put your money on the breadwinner. I kick lyrics so dope that the brothers call them head spinners. I got the tongue that is outdone anyone, from the rising to the setting of the sun or the moon. I consume the room with doom when I hear the kick of the 808 bass. Boom, boom, bam. I'm hitting so hard you can say it's a grand slam. Dunk, punks get broken off a chunk when they feel the funk of the rhythm that I give them. Let it hit them, split them, did it, now I'm rid of them. Yeah, I put that on my unborn kids. Rage in effect, so you rage in effect, so you rage in the rage in the rage in effect, so you vex, so you vex, so you vex, so you vex, so you know how it is. I rock rough and stuff with my afro puffs.
Rock on with your man, say.
I rock rough and stuff with my afro puffs.
Rock on with your man, say.
time that I checked. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rep last time that I checked. I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next last time that I checked. I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. Just for the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Yeah, y'all boss claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a f. Nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to last time that I checked. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rep last time that I checked. I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next last time that I checked. Come through fly check. No cosign, I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine and I take my time and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or it's scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every in these streets trying to feed the babies. The single mama's working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young then the set that's doing it makeshift out the garage. It's how you end up in Georgia. It's how you end up in penthouses, end up in cars. It's how you start off a curb server, end up a boss. It's how you win the whole thing and lift up a cigar with sweat dripping down your face. Cause the mission was last time that I checked. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rep last time that I checked. I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come.
This for all y'all, all over. Bounce, rock, lady, roller skating.
You tuned in to IE Radio on KCAA.
I've been all around the world, Japan to Amsterdam. Hit them like switches, dipping, hit the switches, which is one reason why I gotta make mine. Make these fools on the streets trying to take mine. What's up, lady? Time's getting shady, you gotta lick stick with it. That's why I'm sick with it. Hard to maintain in this world of pain, but I'ma serve these rhymes like dimes of cane. Why can't we just chill and get along? Why can't we just chill and get along? The views you choose to use is wrong. Relax, me and Baby S got it mapped to a T. Just ride with me, battle cat in the back with a sack on D. Rhyme with the young OG. Dipping down the shaw, dipping down the shaw, dipping down the shaw. All of y'all, let's just bounce, rock, skate on 3.
We can freak it, freak if you want to.
Say what?
Dine if you want to. But come and sedate it. Know that we can freak it, freak if you want to. Dine if you want to. Come and sedate it.
Let me tell you how I started on the grind for mine. Living life in my rear view. As here you about to drop the bomb. Record 1 in Blue Palm, the Yukon. St. John hooked my bomb. Full controlling. Holding with my from the pound. Put my in cruise control with all around. Make me feel like a G once more. Feel like a G once more. He wants flow for free. Now it's all about the G's and here.
Oh yeah. Blaze up a whole stack to the head. We wear khakis. Jeans. I'm sure all the G's know what I mean. Little Lokes, young G's, no G's. We wanna smash the cash and that's it. We hit the stash, we dash and that's it. We don't flash, we mash, we blast, and we don't bother.
We can freak it, freak if you want to.
Say what?
Dine if you want to. But come and sedate it. Know that we can freak it, freak if you want to.
Say
dine if you want to. Come and sedate it.
You tuned in to IE Radio on KCAA. Baby!
Once again, you are now tuned in to IE Radio. I'm Nappy 2000.
Hey, you know what it is. It's your boy Sean John Jack.
And we got Untapped Hip Hop in the building.
Yo, how's it going, y'all?
Fantastic.
We all good, man. We all good.
Fantastic. So, let's get down to business. What is the main reason why you are called Untapped Hip Hop? It may be kind of self-explanatory for some people.
You want to hear this deep story real quick?
Break it down.
I do want to hear it though.
All right, so check this out. I fell asleep watching the History Channel, and when I woke up, there was a documentary about the California Gold Rush on. When they were talking, they was talking about how cats from the East Coast used to come down to California all the time, buy these mines up and try to strike it rich, live that American dream, make it do what they was doing. People would buy it, they would mine for like weeks or months, they would give up because like, oh shit, it was like, oh I didn't make anything, so they would sell those mines off to other miners coming through. That miner would start mining for a week or two, and he'll strike the gold, hitting an untapped vein of gold. And when I heard that, I was like, that's what we want to do. We want to find those artists out there that maybe mainstream hip hop don't want to take the time to find and develop. We want to be that platform for artists to come through, and we don't want to be the first miner, we want to be the second miner.
I just heard that. That's very interesting.
Yeah, so since by doing that, you took it a step further, and then you were like, well, since there's no documentation of certain people, you said, let's take it upon ourselves to make the story for our own community. Right. So how did that come to be? Like, how did the meeting of the minds come to make this?
Justin, you can take this one right here, man.
Let's go.
Man, as far as like how we started, it's like D-Will came up to me, like this was like during our days at AI. I believe we were taking like electronic layout class at the time for graphic design. And
doing nerd stuff.
I feel that.
I forgot you guys did go to the Art Institute. I did see y'all there. I was chilling. I was in my work smoking weed for sure.
But yeah, like Justin came up with an idea about doing an article in the magazine. It was like, let's do the history of hip hop in the IE. And I was like, that sounds dope, because I don't know too much about the history of the hip hop in the IE. And I felt like that would be something dope for us to explore and learn about where we come from and the talent that comes out of here. And we did that article, and maybe 3-4 years later, it came up again, and Justin was like, "Yo, let's do a documentary." I was like, "I ain't never did no documentary."
It's like, bro, come on, what you talking about?
We barely know how to do this magazine. Documentary.
And my counter argument is like, well, back then we didn't know how to do a video editing production. We just learned as we go.
Yeah.
So
that's the best way.
That's why we ended up like, let's just go with that.
Exactly. So when doing this documentary, what has been, I guess, the most prevalent theme for every IE artist that has come on to talk about their story?
IE, we are what I like to call us is we are blue collar artists. Whoa. We have we're artists out here who have 9-to-5 jobs, and then we go home and practice our crafts. You know what I mean? So like everybody we've talked to so far is like, yeah, we work hard for what we do out here, and being a native, or not, I guess a transplant, but spending my whole life out here, it's like this pride that you develop over time. You know what I mean? You know where you come from. You see it in LA cats, you see it in San Diego cats, you see it in San Francisco cats.
Around the world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I feel we're that town that's outside of the main city that everybody knows. So it's like when you talk about the IE, be like, IE where? It's like,
right.
And then you have to be like, it's like 45-50 minutes from LA.
Exactly.
Oh, that place.
Should have just said LA. It's like, nah, it's not LA.
Right, it's not LA. You gotta be specific, because people that's from Cali really know that, what I'm saying? But people that's not don't know that.
Yeah.
So like, as far as like your documentation, where you guys grew up, was that like something that you guys were into? You guys like into film?
Me, I mean, I was interested in it, but I never imagined myself actually doing that task.
Right.
And actually just picking up the camera and actually like looking at some of the programs. So that was to me, it was unmanageable. But I guess in the same time, it became like one of those instances like, well, if I'm gonna go with this path, then I have to learn it.
You have to. Yeah. So like, I remember you just spoke up on the editing process. You guys learned up on your own. How was that? Editing on your own has to be tough, man. Because I was there. That's one of the main reasons I went to AI. Because I was like, I need to learn something because this is tough. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how was that?
Google is a blessing. That's all I gotta say right there.
Do your Googles, B.
Do your Googles, y'all.
It's a lot of mistakes. I remember our first interviews when we was trying to edit everything in After Effects because that's what we knew.
Oh, wow.
So we put like hour-long videos in After Effects, and we were like, okay, how we gonna chop this up?
Rendering it so it can be a smaller file size because it got up to almost like 1 gig.
Oh, yeah. No.
And then one of our
Nappy's face is like, what?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
gig?
Exactly. Like all the audio managers, when we told them their story, you're like, no.
Yeah, like, no.
Why aren't you using Premiere Pro? I was like, what? Like, Premiere Pro.
It's like, what?
I'm like, what's that?
Final Cut.
Final cut. Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
So when you guys finally got it down, when you were like, okay, we're here, we can actually make the edits. How did that actually feel? 'Cause I know that probably was like an actual like a good feeling to know that you actually was able to get it down. Was that like a good feeling?
Yeah, definitely. When you learn something new, that's like taking a drug, man. You feel good. You feel like you're on top of the world. And then you start learning, shortcuts and stuff, and how to edit better. And you're like, oh man, I could do it all. And then, you get a job where you gotta try to do that, and you're like, oh man, maybe I jumped too far on this. So I probably should have kept it to the basics for a while.
Maybe I should have kept it that way.
Yeah.
Like, is it a certain kind of format that you guys like to follow when you look for your artists to do documentation on?
As far as the documentary, as far as just interviewing.
As far as just interviewing,
we want to look for people who want to tell their story. That's my goal in it. I'm into hearing the story and the journey that an artist is taking to, pursue their goals. And everybody has a story. That's why our tagline is tap into your potential.
Right.
Because everybody has potential, and if you don't know it or if you don't utilize it, everybody has it. So I want to hear what your potential is and your journey on, I guess, sharpening your skill and getting to where you got to.
I think that's really dope because it actually helps the artist actually develop too, because then they actually can see the development of themselves on film. Because, listening to yourself is one thing, but listening to yourself and seeing yourself and actually having someone interact with you in a different way to ask you about your craft actually helps you develop in a good way. So that's really dope that you guys are doing that for the community, man.
We interviewed a couple of young cat goes to Redland East Valley right now, Lil Rome. And
shout out to Lil Rome.
Yeah, we was his first interview, so it was like, hey, that's dope. So we gonna look back at this when you make it. We're like, hey, remember the IE? We interviewed you first.
IE, you feel me? Like, so he's an IE rapper?
Yeah, he goes to Rev right now.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
for
he's
sure.
about to graduate this year.
Oh, word. Okay, so when is the documentary going to drop, guys?
We're working on 2021, 2022. The idea is to make something good first. Make sure we have a story to tell.
Got you.
And something legible to follow. And then we want to start putting, the bells and whistles to, make people more happy. People who, took the time that we asked, questions with to show them, these is people who's shining out here. This is what IE has to offer. So, like we said, we've never done a documentary before, so we're definitely working on it. We definitely want to make something good for our community.
Greatness in the process.
Yeah,
exactly. That's what it sounds like to me.
And it's become definitely a fun project in the long run too, where it's something really that me and David, enjoy a lot as far as
most definitely, because you guys were saying you want to get the light and the energy from those artists.
Exactly.
But when did you guys get the light and the energy to actually want to pull out more light and energy from other people to get that story? I know we kind of interpreted that, but that's kind of deeper when you actually want to find like the deep root and actually go out of your time to do that.
That's a good question, and I don't have an answer for it myself. It's weird because I feel like that's just a hard question to answer. I think it's easier from the outside to see that, but on the inside, I'm just like, I want to do something dope, so we going out to the doers. Like, yeah.
I think as long as you got that good positive energy, when you guys are putting it out, it'll come back. You know what I'm saying? And just like I said again, man, I think this is dope because you guys are looking at the community and looking out for them in a different kind of way that people not even thinking about. Because documentation is important.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like you go back and look at this in the history and the answers, you be like, bro, at this present time, this is what happened.
And the feedback we getting off of this is really, really awesome. Like when we first started this, we filmed mostly at Serious Cartoon. We were setting up the homies over
Serious
there.
Cartoon.
We were setting up the homies, and it was like, yeah, man, this is real dope. This is real. And I guess it kind of inflated our egos. It was like, yeah, this is dope. Let's
hit up a few more people, and then that list trickled down. And then once it got to social media, like everyone just started like naming lists, like, yo, you need to hit up this person, this group.
Shout out to Tangent. He did the IE Hip Hop Family Tree. We've been working with him, and he's like helping us gather these interviews. So far, we've had Birdie, we've had Dice, ODM from the Wake Up Show. I don't know if it's the Wake Up Show. From 99.1 ODM. We're working on getting Baby D right now from JJ Fad. So
that's tight.
Yeah, and these is cats. I didn't know it was from the IE till I was in my 20s. So like JJ Fad, she grew up in Rialto. I stay in Fontana.
I'm keeping on. I didn't even know that.
Man,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Even I was surprised when Debo told me. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, what? Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
Lighter shade of brown. They from Riverside.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The IE has a lot of talent.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
See? Schooling us right now. Like, this is what it's all about, y'all. The culture continues. You feel me? Like, so how did you guys all meet, man? Y'all seem like y'all were like a really, really tight-knit group, man. How did all three of you guys meet, man?
Met in school. I met
AI and the dope spot, as far as I recall.
Met this clown at I think where did we meet?
We met at a show. I don't know which show though.
I don't
know. I think it was after performance. I know that.
It was
it was Z's the podcast.
Yeah.
They were actually my first person to give me an interview too.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Dang,
See?
shout out to
Platforms, bro.
Yeah, that's hard.
It was crazy because now we actually have a joint podcast together now. So
It's called Knowledge Thyself?
Knowledge Yourself. Yeah, KOA, you've been studying. Yep, KOS. Check us out on YouTube, man.
Talk about that a little bit. Like what, well, obviously it's to knowledge yourself, but what do you guys specifically talk about? Like, do you have any, like, main topics or main spills or main, lectures that you guys want to tell the people?
Oh, man. It's interesting. Like, well, the way that I approach it was I try to think of my topics of, like, what I want to do for each episode. Sometimes it's, like, right at, spur of the moment. It's like, you know what, this is... it needs to be heard. And how I try to approach, not only I try to approach each episode is like bringing awareness, just in terms of like whether it's certain topics that we never discussed before, or just the audience that could relate to, as far as like from my or our experience that may benefit from not repeating potentially my mistakes. And Nato has like an interesting twist to it as well too. I'll pass it on.
I just talk about whatever I feel like needs to be talked about.
Like that. It needs
like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I talk about a lot of issues that are going on in the community, from social injustice reforms to music itself, to where music is, where we are as a culture. I talk a lot about fitness, mental health, a lot of things that my hands are involved in. I try to bring to the forefront with that podcast. So it's good. A lot of my ideas and topics, as of lately, I just wait to the day of and whatever we're discussing. And I think we're taking a little different approach now. Rather than planning so much, we're just letting everything, like today, flow organically.
Right.
And I think that's a better approach when you allow things to just be versus going. I mean, it's good to have a game plan, but just when you're in the spur of the moment of allowing it, we've learned that the result is a lot more enjoyable.
Right. And one of the things we're going to flow organically into, M16 is on the phone. M16. You know what I'm saying? So, what's good?
What's poppin', man? I just wanted to call in, show some love, man.
Hey, what up,
Untapped
man?
hip hop. You feel
What
me?
up, man?
How's it going?
Man, it's all good, man. I'm just at the crib, posted up. I was like, man, let me show some love, man. Y'all show so much love to the community and the whole scene, man. I had to, send that same energy y'all way.
Yo, much appreciated, man.
Much
I know
love, man.
You're
Appreciate
kicking it back there with them flip-flops and tube socks right now, huh?
Yes.
Nah, I'm in some Jordans and basketball shorts.
Hey, why you gotta flex real quick, man?
Nah, because I was thinking about going to the gym, but I was like, it's kind of late
Hey,
now.
you bet nah. You better go to the gym, bro. You better go to the gym.
I was going to go to the gym, but then I was like, nah, I'm going to go to my man's gym. You feel me? I'm going to support him. And since he had the radio today, I can't even go to his gym. So I'm like, all right, let me come back another day. You feel me? Just wasn't in the car.
You're making excuses, man. You're making
It
excuses.
wasn't an excuse. I'm saying it's just the universe was telling me.
His trainer gone, homie.
It happened organically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. It got to be organic.
Organic.
You can't force it. I'm just living by your words, man. But yeah, I just wanted to
Hey, I've been waiting. When do you hold on? Let me see this real quick. Let me see if I can hear him. I'm gonna take this from you. My bad.
He's like, I gotta hear this.
My man's about to hit you with a fitness
So
question.
when are you actually coming by?
You said what?
When are you coming by? I'm waiting.
Man, I was thinking, how's y'all Mondays? I'm gonna think about a Monday. I was actually just coming to say
how
what's
the
up, you know what I'm
Mondays?
saying?
Hey, just pull up on a Monday. I'm there. Just I got you. Just show up.
Show up on a Monday?
Well, make sure I'm there. I got track practice, so I'm a busy person, bro. You got my you don't have my number. Hit me up on the DMs. I got you.
Okay, for sure, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all do, man. I love the interview, man. Love everything y'all doing for the IE, man. Peace.
Hey, much appreciated,
Yo,
brother.
Thank you, M16, man. Peace, love,
Thank
brother.
you so much, brother.
Yep, peace.
Hey, peace.
So one of the things I really wanted to ask you too, though, it's interesting how you incorporate fitness and hip hop together. So explain how you kind of pull that all full circle together.
It's who I am. I guess that's the best way to answer it. Music pretty much saved my life, and I bring fitness and working out and music for me were like hand in hand. A lot of the times I would work out, music was involved, whether that be getting my mindset right or whether I just having this time to be in my space and just listen to music. And then next thing you know, it kept stuck in with the fitness, and I just found out that I'm making music now, and I just kept it together. Nothing
That's really
special.
tight.
Yeah,
That's, like,
it's cool,
different.
man.
Yeah, you know
it's
what I'm
cool
saying?
because it's like a lot of artists are getting healthy now. There was never like any. I mean, you think of like Usher, those kind of artists back then with R&B was kind of that, shirtless kind of vibe, right?
A lot of bigs back there, now there's a lot of little.
Yes,
Right.
And I think it's important because if we think about a lot of artists, I talk about it a lot about artists who are drug abuse and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when you have somebody, not even just me or any other individual who's very health conscious, it gives you another insight as to changing the culture and improving it. So
Right.
that's why I go about it, and that's why I love doing what I do so
That's
much.
a better influence too to tell people
Yeah.
to work out.
Yeah.
Like you just motivated dude right now, and he called like,
You
bro,
know, it's
work
cool.
out.
And that's exactly why I do what I do, man.
like, pull
It's
up,
a
I'll
beautiful
help you.
thing. Yeah. And I love working with artists too, because with Noah and a few other artists I work with, the breathing pattern changes. And once that breathing improves and moving improves, man, especially with boxing and you work it all out, it's a beautiful
Something
experience.
else.
It is. It
Light
really
on your
is.
feet, lighter on your feet.
You jump. Noah's on stage floating, man. He looks like he's
Yeah.
floating, jumping. I'm like, you actually jumping.
Yeah.
Right.
Jumping.
yeah, it's a big deal. Is there any kind of like regimens that you do when you wake up in the morning?
So I actually wake up right now at 4 a.m. and I try to hit the thing is, man, my thing is there's one thing I need to do every day, and that's I get my body moving. And there's been times where if I don't work out first things first, my whole day's off. I get moody, depressed, and I get anxious. Like I'm at a point in my life I've been working out for every day for so long that if I don't get that fix in a sense, I get anxious. And it sucks because there's times where I'm like, I don't want to do it, but I'm like, I
got
go.
to.
I have to. Yeah.
That's really good. That's a good feeling, dude.
Yeah.
Like I need to get that kind of motivation to work out.
Just
bro,
go, man. Just
go.
Yo,
Just
man,
go.
I've been hitting the young Treddy.
Nappy be on it.
Man, I'll be on it. I'll be on it.
Same here.
Well, my
Same
girlfriend, she be on it. So I'm like, I got to be on it.
You have to, man.
You know what
See,
I'm
and that's
saying?
good. If you're in a relationship or just around individuals who are about it, it's going to force you to be about it too.
Yeah, because one of the things is if if we're consistent in other things or we're pushing through other different things and I'm not consistent in that thing, it's kind of like, well, why am I particularly not being as effective in that one thing?
And that's one thing that I always applied. I applied it to life because I was like, if I go this hard in the working out for like an hour or two a day, can I take this and apply it to life? And it works. It's like proof. Like I took that philosophy and I'm at where I'm at in life because of that work ethic too.
What do you eat?
Oh man.
Like, man, what you eat?
What you eat?
No poke on his
No
phone.
poke on your phone.
Oh man. I'll eat bacon every so often. I'm not gonna lie, but
now my guy Luke.
No poke.
No
pork.
poke.
Yeah, I don't eat pork.
No
Beef. I'll eat chicken. Chicken.
I eat chicken.
Eggs, egg whites, oatmeal, and that's literally it. Cheese every so often. I try my best to stay away from dairy and bread, but right now I'm not trying to be in the best shape. I'm just, I'm getting older now. I'm not being, as hard on myself. I've done what I had to do. I did a men's physique competition already. So I've been like 3% body fat before.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Nah.
That's crazy.
Never again.
The game is real.
Yeah, that's
real. No,
bro.
it's real. Like carb cycling, all that. I've been through all of that. So now I'm at a point where I'm just, let me do what I got to do at a minimum of balance.
Right, just balancing it off. That's cool, man, because I've never really heard somebody say, like, yeah, I'm going to balance the hip-hop.
It's two different lifestyles.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to be the person that really shows that you can do it. Because it sucks because a lot of the time I'm like, this hip-hop lifestyle isn't the best beneficial long-term. And I'm like, why? Why do we have to do that? Why is it that way?
Why can we have the longevity?
We need longevity.
And
if you think about it, now we have other artists who are there in that level who are understanding that you have all this success, wealth, whatever, but your lifespan is not, you're not going to enjoy it.
No, at all. Message,
and we got another one on the phone.
Oh,
yes, sir. The transitions are on point.
Oh, it's on.
We got Angel on the phone.
Oh, Angel. Okay.
Oh.
This is this is your homie.
I think I know who. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Oh,
you're on IE
this
Radio.
is
How
a
you
lady.
doing?
This is a woman. Excuse me. This is your big homie. I'm playing. What's going on, Angel? How you doing? You're tuned in to IE Radio.
Hey, I'm good. I don't have no questions. I just called in to tell Vector and D-Will congratulations. I'm proud of them. I'm rooting for them.
Hey,
and I'm on the sideline. I'm your biggest cheerleader.
Thank you.
Yo, thank you. That's my sister.
That's your
sister. Hey.
Oh, that sound familiar. I don't know.
Let's give her a round of applause.
Shout out.
Support.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate that.
But
I'm proud of y'all. So anyway, I'll let y'all get back to the interview. I just wanted to give a shout out. Proud of y'all.
For sure. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. You have a nice night.
So, man, what's next for the Untapped Hip Hop? I seen that you were in a magazine recently.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yo, it's just crazy because it just seems like I don't know. When I posted today, I was like, man, today was a great day because it seems like
it's surreal.
Yeah, everything that we've sown, like all the seeds that we've sown, 3-4 months ago, they're all starting to blossom and fruit today. And I was like, man, we got into that magazine today. We're sitting across from you guys talking to you about, our brand today. We've reached out to a company to help us with our next event. And, they're down to run with us. We just got to, keep the ball rolling. And what was the question again? It's just like, I mean,
guys in the future, man.
Yeah,
he's like,
future,
bro, I'm
like my question was, what do you guys have going on in the future? Because I saw you guys in a magazine.
Right.
And then you talked about being in the magazine.
Yeah, like I don't know what we have planned for the future.
Well, besides our spring issue.
Yeah, like the spring issue's dropping soon.
Spring issue of what?
Untapped Hip Hop Magazine.
Okay.
We drop quarterly, so the spring issue's dropping in the next 2 weeks.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Where can I cop that at?
Issue.com is free.
Word.
Yeah.
Free 99.
Free 99. We have our event coming up in August, our annual Street Glyphics. We have our street art competition. We trying to have it down here in Redlands. Over at the Olive Market. So if y'all know what the Olive Market is, hit them up. Tell them to let us have that event down there so we can get the ball rolling on that. But those ladies are real sweet and they seem like they're down. We're just waiting for the hard confirmation on it right now. So
how many Street Glyphics have you done?
This would be number 4.
Wow.
4.
Four.
That's really
actually.
amazing, man.
Okay.
Yeah, like we hold it every year.
Was one of them at the Art Institute one time?
The last 2.
Yeah.
The last 2. Man,
okay, that was dude. I wasn't there that day, but I remember seeing that. Yeah, I remember that. I didn't have class that day.
The first two.
The first 2, my apologies.
Okay, that's hard.
Yeah, like we build canvases for artists. They have 6 hours to throw up a piece, and we have live music, food, and vendors. It's just a good time, free for the community to come through.
That is tight, dude. I'm mad I wasn't there that day.
Yo, man, go to the next one.
I will be there. Man.
Next one, we got some special stuff coming down. We got some special canvases for the artists, so we changing up the game. We're gonna be the first ones to have unique canvases for artists to paint on this year.
Oh yeah, that's real tight. What day is that gonna be going down?
We're gunning for August 17th.
Okay. So around the summertime, that's real hot.
It's gonna be shaded area. Our first 2 we had on a black top in the middle of the summer.
Right.
Last
Dino.
one. Yep. The last one we had over at Cal State San Bernardino. It was January. We had snow on the ground, so we trying to find that day that works out.
So we gonna get that beautiful Cali out that I'm looking for. You gonna get it, man. Y'all in a good direction, so it's gonna happen, man. Dude, can you give everybody your IG so everybody can follow y'all, man, so they can tap in and know what's really good with y'all, man?
Untapped Hip Hop on IG and all the other social media accounts across the board. Untapped Hip Hop TV on YouTube. If you guys want to see what we're doing, how we're all of the artists we've interviewed so far, go subscribe to that. And yeah, man, let's if you guys want to get interviewed, just holler at us.
Hey, that's what's up, man.
Oh yeah, I need to be in the documentary one time.
Yo, we gonna get you in there. Let's run it.
Let's do that thing. But I don't find it a coincidence though that when it's just becoming spring that all your seeds are blossoming now.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I definitely agree with you.
Yeah. So just keep flowing, bro.
Definitely.
Keep the energy going.
Definitely.
Keep the music pumping.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Queen's always here.
Queen's in the house.
So one more time, give everybody your IGs, your Instagram. Oh, that's the same thing.
Yeah,
your Instagram, your Twitter, your Facebook, your AIM, your
whatever you got.
Your Tinder, whatever you got.
Your Tinder.
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, all at Untapped Hip Hop. YouTube at Untapped Hip Hop TV. Follow us, subscribe to us. We try to post every day. We post weekly on our YouTube channel. So yeah, just keep up with us, and we trying to build something nice.
That's really dope. You guys make sure y'all following, man, because this is really dope, man. I like that you guys do something positive for the community, because we need this kind of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's fun.
It's fun. You know what I'm saying? And also, it gets the community involved to where they know the people, the talent that are right here.
It's all about a positive feedback loop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You take the positive out of from hip hop and just feed it to the community, and you get positivity back. You know what I mean?
Yes, and that's the good thing, man. I see the positivity coming from you guys, so the positivity definitely coming back. I can see that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be talking about this 20 years from now. Y'all gonna be on the 20th anniversary. You feel me? It's gonna get real. I can see it, man. I'm in the future with it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely doing y'all thing, man. I really like it where y'all going, man. So you said the documentary is gonna be coming out this year.
No, 2021.
2021.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So this is gonna be a deep one, y'all.
Yeah. Like man, we've talked to some cats who go back from IE.
Okay.
Pure Uncut's one of them. They are the first Latino hip hop group or company that not trying to do Latino hip hop. They want to be known as rappers, not just put in the pocket as Latino rappers. So that was a dope story to hear. So yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Those are the kind of stories that I like to hear, because I like to be informed about things, because I don't play games. I ain't gonna sit up here and be like, I know what he talking about. Yeah, I know what he meant. Like, if I don't know, I don't know. That's the point of learning. You know what I'm saying? I wake up every day like I want to learn something new.
Yeah,
I don't know, but now I know, so I've learned.
Sitting there hearing these stories and stuff, I'm like, God, dog, boy.
Yeah,
man,
that's really hard, because people are actually going to be able to communicate and actually tap in with the people that are right around. They're gonna be like, dang, that dude live right up the street from me. I didn't even know.
Yep.
He's cold, like, you know what I'm saying?
Boogie, one of the main cats from he probably know you. He know everybody so far. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The world is really smaller than what people think. Like, you know what I mean? If you really realize that really, really quick. And I think that in this documentary, people probably see people that they either probably know, have seen before in their life, or walk past, or even spoken. Some kind of connection they're gonna have with this, man. So I'm excited to see it. I'm really excited. This is gonna be really, really dope.
We're excited to work on this, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Thank you guys once again for coming on to IE Radio.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, most definitely.
It's our first time on radio.
I know. I was gonna say it's on the other end of things now. Yes,
you
sir.
guys were definitely cool. Y'all was smooth with it.
Yeah.
Started off choppy. I'm like, oh man.
No, we are really good. We are really good. But you are now tuned in to IE Radio. My name is Nappy 2000.
Hey, you know this is your boy Sean John Jack,
and I want to give a shout out to our sponsors, the Music Sesh, the Serious Cartoons and Records, and our brand new sponsor, Rove Brand. Give a big shouts out to Rove Brand. New content coming, new things coming. So once again, you are now tuned in to IE Radio. My name is Nappy 2000.
Hey, and this your boy Sean John Jack, y'all.
And we got Untapped Hip Hop again. Thank y'all.
Thank y'all, man.
Thank
y'all, man. This is hard, man. Thank you.
You messed up, run it back, K. See, if it was off the get the show, so don't be trying to knock me. I say what I want to say, I don't this is on me. So then she wanted to rob me, so they try to take stands. But they don't understand, I'm the Mr. Funky Man. I the bass and up down, lift them up and down, slap the two of them around. Never know who was the drum, who's the tip of the top, the good of the drop, the best another song. I'm the Lord Chief, the number one, Mr. Funky, Shaka Rocka, don't make up stuff. Shaka Rocka, don't make up stuff.
KCAA.
Baby!
Oh my.
Yo, shouts out to NBA Street Volume 2, though.
I know, right?
So, you guys have a clip from one of your documentary, or from the documentary,
Yes,
correct?
sir. Yes, sir.
Exclusive.
Dirty Birdie, he was one of the first cats we interviewed for this documentary. A legend out here, so we figured it would be the right thing to have him as the first clip for people to hear. You know, you guys got the exclusive. So.
Exclusive, okay.
Before we play him, he came out with the album, what is it, Purple Soda? Purple Drink?
I think Purple Drink.
Bro, I played that album out. I saw him perform at the Vibe like 3 years ago. Me and Matisse at the time were on the same show. And he gave out his album, bro, and I played that album. I'm like, dude,
Birdie got bars.
Why is he so cold?
Birdie be killing him, bro. He be killing him.
People are the Cypher Effect clip, like
him, Noah James, Curtis King,
Hard Work.
It's a gang of cats that was on out here. But yeah, you tell when he was done with his verse, Cass was like, dang, I gotta go next.
He said, I gotta go next. It's like, it is me. Like, oh no. This is about to be tight. I'm glad y'all dropped us with this gem, man. It's exclusive right now, so we get to hear this exclusive clip right now.
So we got Dirty Birdie from the exclusive documentary from Untapped Hip Hop.
Yeah.
How does it feel to have left an impression on Sway to the point where whenever he mentions the IE on Shade 45, he always says my name too, throws me in there. I feel like he's an honorable man for that, and he's keeping it real because he don't have to do that. Because I'm not the only person from the IE. He could name a couple cats and be through with it. But the fact that he mentions me, I think, says something about him being true to knowing the truth, which was when I said I'm from the Inland Empire, he said, where? So it makes me feel like I told him about the Inland Empire. You feel me? Whether I could wear that or not, I don't know. But he was like on air, where? I said the Inland Empire. He said the Inland Empire. Like you be illin'? And I was like, no, not Inland Empire. Now we would say that. You feel me? Clowning. But at the time, I had to let him know, no, the Inland Empire. Nigga, I'm from the Inland Empire. The IE, man. Yeah. And we rode it on our backs like other cats rode it on their back. And like I said, we went up there with quality rhymes, and it made other cats that have quality rhymes out here or take rhyming serious feel like, yeah, nigga. I mean, on the radio that night, I'm sure. My cousin told me that. Them other cats, they was MCs, and they was little hungry little niggas. Them niggas, you feel me? And they was like, made us feel good about that when y'all went up there and let them know and was up there spitting too. It made them feel good. So I can't say we responsible for everybody feeling like that, but other cats was going up there. I was hearing brothers from Riverside was going up there. Other cats from Dino was going up there, getting it in, and they was all letting them know where they was from. You feel me? So.
Yo, man, I'm actually high key excited to see where this is gonna go.
Man, that's
really exciting.
That was pretty hard.
Yeah, he came in looking like he was with the Black Panthers and everything.
I know.
I was like, damn.
Dude, like he was with the works. Like, okay. Like,
Nation.
Yeah, he was like, man, he about to
like
tell us some stories today, man. He said Shaft. He's a bad mother. Watch your mouth.
You got Shaft right here. There it is.
Watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth.
Oh, man. But yeah, there was definitely some entertaining interviews that we've had for this project so far. So I'm looking forward to putting this out.
That one looks really interesting, man. Like I like the scenery. I like the background. I like the questions you guys are asking because he was really engaged. You could tell he was like really telling his story. You know, so he really was letting you know how he felt about dude. I don't know if y'all know, but he was really going in about how he telling dude about the IE. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's really tight, man. Like I said already, this documentary is going to help people know about the talent out here in the IE. Because people need to know this, man. Definitely. And that's a blessing that you guys are out here putting that foot forward, making everybody know, making that transition for the world to know and to get ready for the IE. Because they ain't ready. They don't know.
We about to blow.
We about to blow up. Yeah. It's all good. They not knowing, but y'all going to make them know. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it. I mean, I wish it was out today. I wish I could download it right now, but it's coming, y'all. How about y'all give everybody y'all IG one more time so they can follow y'all to know when it's going to be released?
At Untapped Hip Hop on IG and every other social media platform out there. At Untapped Hip Hop TV on YouTube. Keep us posted. If you guys think somebody should be in this documentary, DM us, let us know.
They don't get no realer than that, y'all. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They say hit them up in the DM, they gonna respond.
Yeah.
Come on, follow them dudes, man. Like,
not many people respond.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, not many people respond, and it's all a good thing because he's saying if you guys know somebody in the IE, hit them up, man. Like this is an opportunity for them to be seen, to have some shine out here, man. Because people need to see this talent, man. So I think this is really, really dope that you guys are doing this, man. So keep pushing, y'all. Don't stop. Like y'all keep on moving, man. Just like I said, y'all gonna be doing this 20 years from now. Y'all gonna still be doing this, and it's gonna be even bigger, man. I guarantee it, man. I can see it, man. Because y'all have a very good positivity with y'all, man. I can feel it, bro.
Thank you.
Real talk, man. Real talk.
Once again, you are now tuned in to IE Radio every Tuesday. I am Nappy 2000.
Hey, you know what it is. Your boy Sean John Jack, man.
And we just had Untapped Hip Hop in the building. Stay tuned. We are here every Tuesday night from 8 to 9 p.m. on 106.5 FM, 102.3 FM, and 1050 a.m. Once again, shout out to the Music Sesh, Sirius Records and Cartoons, and Rove Brand. We will see y'all next week. I'm Nappy 2000.
Sean John Jack.
And we just had Untapped Hip Hop. We'll see y'all next week.
Thank y'all.
KCAA Loma Linda. Listen on 1050 AM.